Number 3. Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh my god. Okay, this video I like because like to mention Star Wars: The Clone Wars, man, this shit was just heat.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Maj back here with another video. Today we're about to be watching a video by Watch Mojo, and it's gonna be on top 10 greatest animated shows in huge franchises. Bro, yep, already on the screen. They are already right about this one. Let me turn it on. They are already right about the Batman animated series, bro. This shit was just so fucking great. Overall, they had the right type of villains, right type of storytelling, like off the bat, just like the fucking fire ass shit. But like,
Ghostbusters is a franchise that many consider sacred. There are really only two entities that unify every member of the fandom: the 1984 blockbuster film, of course, and the real Ghostbusters animated series.
Well, what do you know? I guess all he really wanted was his old sled back.
Sure he did, Ray.
yeah, that sounds like Frank Welker from Scooby-Doo. That probably is him, but I haven't really watched this. This is before my time.
There's a happy little kid inside all of us.
While the film could go further with its adult humor, the freedom of animation opened the show up to stories that might have been considered too ambitious for live action at the time. Even now, some of these ideas would likely be deemed too expensive for live action. In animation, there are no limitations to the variety of ghosts to bust.
Slimer, I'm going to ask your opinion, and I want an honest answer, okay?
Whereas most of the films that followed relied more on nostalgia and established formulas, the real Ghostbusters evolved the premise, suggesting that maybe animation is where the franchise should be focused moving forward.
Okay, jokesters, laugh this one off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, animation is just always where it is. Nobody ages, obviously, and nobody, and you don't gotta keep really fucking doing that much work, honestly, except for like paying illustrators and, you know, trying to do your best to keep voice actors paid. I mean, if you can find a way to balance that, like, the franchise will stay.
Paranormal disturbance at the airport. Better move it.
Number 9. Mickey Mouse.
Me three!
Mickey has been a bankable face for nearly a century. So much so that Disney has done everything to reinforce those copyright guardrails. While the Steamboat Willie version is in the public domain, Disney can still capitalize on later incarnations. This one harkened back to Mickey's more mischievous early days before becoming a safe corporate mascot.
No snacks! Movie time!
Oh yeah, that Steamboat one, or Steamboat Willie, or something like that. I don't know. Literally made his way into the public domain and made his way into a lot of shitty horror movies. Holy fuck, I seen what people were doing to that shit. Just like Winnie the Pooh. Fuck, man. Those movies are terrible.
We'll be ruined!
At the same time, Paul Rudish put a fresh, even twisted spin on the character, feeling closer to Ren and Stimpy or the Powerpuff Girls. Rudish actually worked on the latter, so that's not surprising. What is surprising is that Disney allowed Rudish to give Mickey an edge again.
Oh, shit.
It paid off with a brand that lasted nearly a decade between the original shorts and the wonderful world of Mickey Mouse. Number 8. Muppet Babies. The Muppets became an enduring franchise thanks in part to Jim Henson's
Muppet
puppetry.
Babies.
The idea of removing that element from a Muppet show might not have sounded promising.
Fozzie, what are you doing?
I don't know, but I'm not eating cupcakes.
Setting the entire series in a nursery also seemed to restrict the possibilities. When using your imagination, though, you can go anywhere.
We gotta go now. This fantasy is rated PG. We're underage.
Muppet Babies would take viewers to an assortment of inventive locales, often incorporating footage from movies like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Whereas some argue that screens impede our imagination, Muppet Babies understood that movies and television can be a source of inspiration, expanding our creativity rather than limiting it.
Huh, I never really knew this exists. Again, it was way before my time. But some shows, yeah, it was way before my time. But I know about a lot of older shows, because like Batman, the animated series, was way before my time. Or a lot of the Spider-Man ones was way before my time. But that one, this one kind of like really surprised me. I don't
Did
like.
so with the
I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna check it out.
traditional Muppet humor and timeless characters. Number 7. Garfield and Friends. While Garfield has been a household name for decades, people forget he was a merchandising giant in the 80s.
So our tale is adjourned. With this lesson to be learned, helpless folks you shouldn't flog. People love an underdog. The end.
Jim Davis's creation culminated in the animated series Garfield and Friends, the latter referring to the U.S. Acres segment. Although head writer Mark Evanier maintained the spirit of Davis's characters, he incorporated a more satirical side to the show.
He's on the show. Be back here tonight.
Me? On TV? Well, it took him long enough to discover my natural talents.
This allowed Garfield to venture beyond domestic issues, getting into more far-out scenarios that could still be resolved in 7 minutes. The show also had a self-awareness to it. Not only would Garfield break the fourth wall, but he'd even call out the show's animation errors and push back against network interference. It was an animated kids show that prioritized clever writing, foreshadowing.
That's crazy because like if like the writers did that to like any real world type of live action, they would have been in so much trouble. The actor would have been in so much trouble. But like you can just hide this in like kid and we'll hide this behind the screen and just make the animation talk and just have like them tell the truth about the network.
More to come.
I really am sorry.
Well, you should be. Imagine thinking I would mail Nermal to Abu Dhabi again. Be quiet, Odie. You'll like the Yukon.
Number 6, The Spectacular Spider-Man. Of all the Spidey-centric shows, The Spectacular Spider-Man...
Bro, I'm so pissed off that this got canceled, bro. This is like a most like standout-ish show, and it was different. I like when shows come out again, but like they got a different spin on it, bro. I'm just really mad that this went off, bro. It only survived to 2008 to 2009 because I think it just got canceled, bro.
Is arguably the best and the most prematurely canceled. While it's unlikely the show's cliffhanger ending will ever be resolved, it's still impressive just how much character development Greg Weisman and Victor Cook packed into just 26 episodes.
He's back, boys!
Beyond the comics, the show may have our favorite version of the Alien costume saga, among other well-known Spider-Man story arcs. The show also knew how to honor the source material while spinning its own web, giving us a Flash Thompson who isn't one-dimensional, a more sympathetic Eddie Brock, and a Norman Osborn who keeps us guessing. We also feel for Peter as he tries to navigate a normal teenage life, while balancing the responsibilities of being Spider-Man.
What are those supposed to do? Well, they're supposed to hurt.
Number 5, Tiny Toon Adventures.
This isn't like you. I know, but in this episode, we're showing the evils of...
Oh man, the Tiny Toons was another different fucking take on shows, and like they had I think I did like a thing on the band episodes. This was one of them. This was one of them when they literally showed an episode of them drinking and tried to like show how it's bad drinking and driving. And this episode did not go over well.
Alcohol.
The Looney Tunes were as marketable as ever in the 90s, and still could be if Warner Brothers remembered what they have. While Bugs and Company would appear in Tiny Toon Adventures as mentors, creator Tom Ruegger shined the spotlight on a new generation.
We're Toonies, we're all a little loony. It's Tiny Toon Adventures, come and join the fun.
Although cut from the same cloth as their predecessors, this new class stood on their own with standouts including Babs Bunny, Montana Max, and of course, Baby Plucky. It laid the groundwork for the mix of slapstick and satire that would be further refined in Ruegger's subsequent shows. What distinguished Tiny Toons from other shows in the Rueggerverse, as fans call it, was the adventure angle, which was taken to the next level in the straight-to-video feature, How I Spent My Vacation.
Good luck. By the way, I love your show. Warner Brothers paid me to say that.
Number 4.
Oh man, only reason why I know about like Tiny Toons is because my brother, when I used to come over his house, he used to like always have like the older shows on and stuff, and that kind of got me knowing what the Tiny Toons were, and that was actually a good little cartoon. Oh my god. Oh my god, they actually put my favorite fucking version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, like, I'm sorry, the 2003 one was really good, bro. It was really good. I'll give it that. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, holy fuck, that was an era, nigga. That was an era. I fucking love that era. I rewatched it. I rewatched this series like twice already. That's how good it is to me, bro. They just had so many good storylines, a different take on the turtles. They switched up the storyline a little bit, and I like the overall, like, the whole story of it, but between him and Shredder. I mean, well, between the Rat and Shredder. But yeah, let's just get into it. Hold up.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
But what's really important is that we all did our best. Good job, everyone!
The idea may have essentially started as a joke, but the Ninja Turtles franchise has spanned generations. Although your favorite incarnation is likely the one you grew up with, we think the 2012 series is objectively the GOAT. Why? Because it combined the best elements of every Ninja Turtles property, from the grit of the original comics, to the humor of the 1987 series, to the more character-focused stories of the 2003 show.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yet this Ninja Turtles left its own signature through the animation, writing, and approach to classic storylines. You got the sense that the creatives involved here were fans, leading to an onslaught of in-jokes and Easter eggs. At the same time, they delivered a series that served as a great entry point for newcomers.
For tonight, you will finally perish.
Indeed. I will end your nightmares, Saki. Permanently!
Number 3, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh my god.
Commander Rex, you're in violation of Order 66.
They are having a GOAT ass fucking list right now. You got my round of applause already, man. I'm about to just give this video a like. I gave this video a like because, like, to mention Star Wars: The Clone Wars, man, this shit was just heat. And then following this up and having like Star Wars Rebels to just continue that whole little type of animation, bro.
I accuse you of treason against the Grand Army of the Republic. You'll be demoted in rank from commander and subject to execution, along with the traitor Ahsoka Tano.
The prequel trilogy has gotten a reappraisal, but let's be honest. Part of that is because the Clone Wars animated series compensated in areas where the movies left something to be desired.
Let me go. Let me die.
That said, showrunner Dave Filoni and his team gave us some of the best character development in the entire Star Wars saga, fleshing out Anakin Skywalker, Count Dooku, and Darth Maul. Even Jar Jar is better. The Clone Wars also created new icons like Ahsoka Tano, who has her own involving character arc, while adding another layer of tragedy to Anakin's. While Filoni's focus has gravitated toward live-action Star Wars projects as of late, the influence of the Clone Wars can still be found, remaining one of the most important pieces of Star Wars lore. Number 2, Arcane. League of Legends has been one of the most popular MOBA games for over a decade, creating a world full of possibilities for the showrunners behind Arcane to build upon.
It's okay. I'll show them.
Okay, they got me with this and I haven't seen this yet.
We will show them all.
Even the most diehard League of Legends fans were blown away by how this Emmy-winning series evolved the source material, from the world building to the character development to the sheer craftsmanship. This is one of the most gorgeously animated series we've ever seen. But Arcane isn't style over substance. It's an epic story of rebellion, classism, and family, as two sisters find themselves torn apart by tragedy.
Can we just pretend like it's the first time?
It is the gold standard in this new era of video game adaptations. Whether or not you've played the game, Arcane will still have you enthralled from start to finish.
Shit.
Number 1, Police Academy. From R-rated comedy to syndicated kids cartoon, what could go wrong? All right, here's the real number 1.
We're just 20 feet away from catching the criminal of the year. Make that 50 feet. I think it's pedal to the metal time.
Number 1, Batman the Animated Series.
Oh my god.
Any idea what it is?
Okay. Oh shit.
Pedal to the
Yes.
Okay, I low-key thought they were about to just have a swerve and just put like that as number 1. And I was about to say, no way. Cause like I mean, firstly, I probably would have just said I don't even know because it was before my time. And shit, I haven't heard nobody from the past or my brothers or sisters even mentions, even my dad mentioned in this. So that'd probably be bad. But like Batman, the animated series being the first one is the best. Good job, Watch Mojo.
The stuff that dreams are made of.
Between Tim Burton's Batman movie and comics like The Dark Knight Returns, animation was ready for a mature take on the Caped Crusader. While Batman the Animated Series might have been aimed at a younger audience, older viewers got more out of the character-driven stories, gothic settings, and definitive versions of iconic characters.
Sleep well, my friend. Wherever you are, whatever you've become, I will save you.
Even over 3 decades later, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill are still the voices we associate the most with Batman and the Joker. When we think of Gotham City, we envision it drawn on black paper, just as it was in this series. From the style to the music, no show or movie got Batman like this creative team did. This is a franchise at its absolute peak.
Exactly. Bro, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy too, bro. Man, like to end it off right there and for that to be the #1, good job. You got my praise with this one. But it was a lot of these that, I mean, it was some of these I really didn't know, and some of these I really did like know in heart, because being a kid and especially like knowing this shit, bro, nigga, like this shit brings me down memory lane, bro. I gotta rewatch some of these shows. I gotta rewatch Batman animated series to get a refresher of this shit again. Well, hey, go check out Watch Mojo's original video and like and subscribe if you enjoy my reaction, and we are on the road to 500. Catch you guys in the next video.
The best guy around. What about the people he murdered? What murder?